As you can see, the wind's blowing a little bit here today.
From driving snow to heat that'd fry an egg, there's rain that just won't let up, and hills and mountains that just won't flatten out. But that's what Truck Vault's Extreme Hunts is all about, and host Mark Kaiser wouldn't have it any other way. So check out this special episode of some of the very best hunting this season's had to offer, and the action starts now.
Okay, here we go.
Truck Vault's Extreme Hunts is brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend, Smith & Wesson, safety, security, protection, and sport. Nikon, the trusted name in optics. Truck Vault, manufacturers of the world's finest secure in-vehicle storage systems.
The memories of our hunts last far longer than the hunts themselves. Once we do a hunt, whether we take an animal or not, it's a part of us for the rest of our lives. We can carry ourselves back to the field anytime we want just by remembering. And that's the way it is for Truck Vault's Extreme Hunts host Mark Kaiser when the season ends and it's time to unload the truck. And he's at home doing his honey-do's. The season's hunts are still with him, waiting to be recalled and relived. Even when he's at home, Kaiser can let his mind wander and carry him back to warm fall days and pronghorn antelope in southeastern Montana.
I'm always ready to head to southeast Montana for hunting. Why? Because of great friends, Doug Gardner and Powder River Outfitters, and he put that together with great hunting. I'm ready to stow the gear in my truck vault and hit the road. Hunting pronghorns in southeast Montana can be challenging. There's 3 different ways you can go at it. You can be tough and you can stalk them, and that's hard, let me tell you. Success is low when you stalk pronghorns because of their eyesight. You can decoy them, and that's a specific window through September when that works well. Or you can hunt water holes out of blind. That works almost good throughout any time period of the season, and success runs high. I'm always one to look for good success, so I decided I wanted to sit water holes.
There's a buck right there. It's a good buck, really good buck. He's gonna come to water.
You know, antelope are tough to judge in age. You can look at a buck and you can see he's filled out and you can tell he's mature, he's over 2.5 years old. And I knew this one was older than that. As he got closer and closer, I started biting my nails, because this dude's a shooter.
Don't do that, man. Going around.
Instead of coming to where most of the other antelope were watering, he started doing a backhand circle.
Don't go downwind.
And finally, you could just see it. He hit a wall. It was me. He was picking up some sort of scent for me, and it was making him nervous. You know how I knew he was getting nervous? He started snorting. It's a high-pitched snort, just like a whitetail, and that's the pronghorn alarm. End of game. I knew it was over.
That's the biggest buck I've seen all day. I can't believe it. I bet he won't come back here today or for a few days, for that matter.
Now trust me, I was kind of bummed. That was a good buck. Probably one of the best bucks I've been on in several years pronghorn hunting. But there's nothing you could do. I just watched him go off, picked up, kept on with the game. After the bungled encounter with the big boy, Doug suggested maybe a change of venue was in order. So we went over to a friend of his and mine, Randy Tricano's ranch. When Doug and I got to the water hole, we found what Randy had set up was an old horse trailer.
pretty cool right now. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the day before the heat comes up. Read a book and look for some pronghorns.
Just before midday, the antelope couldn't take it anymore, and they started coming in. 1, 2, 3 at a time. Unfortunately, everything in the distance was all does. Just about the time that I was beginning to think this was girls' only day at the watering hole, things changed.
There's a buck coming right there.
Up on the horizon again stood a buck. He was looking down, taking note of everything going on, and I had lots of action around the water hole, so I felt good that he was going to have confidence to make the move and come down in water.
He's coming to water, for sure.
About 100 yards out, I took my last look at him. I had sized him up at 13 plus inches, good prongs, probably 5-inch prongs, and heavy bases. All I needed to know. He was a shooter. This far into the hunt, I wasn't going to worry about shooting a booner. I wanted a good pronghorn, and he had everything going for him. Within seconds, he hit the corner of the horse trailer, and I knew he was inside of 30 yards. He stopped, and I couldn't quite get a shot then because he was just off the corner of the horse trailer. But he took 2 more steps, and I knew I had him.
Go down, go down, go down. Yeah! Gotta love those double lung shots. There's nothing faster. I gotta go take a look at this guy. Wow. Look at that. Oh, God. He's better than I thought he was. Look at that. Oh, man. He's got really good prongs. Tall. He's got nice ivory on the tips. And I'll tell you what, he is fat. He's a fat old pronghorn. Best of all, this buck, he's been eating on this all summer. Prime alfalfa. So he's going to be a good eating buck. So,
Thank God for modern technology. I got on my cell phone. I got a hold of Doug before he got out of cell phone range. He raced back, helped me load that antelope up. Boom, we had him to a meat locker and out of that hot sun. What a great way to end the hunt.
It looks like a bow hunter's wish come true when Kaiser has a big bull heading his way when we return to Truck Vault's Extreme Hunts.